Hello, Jumbo. Welcome again to my YouTube channel, Pecan and Liz. My name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to cook chicken marengo, and I'm going to serve it with roast veg couscous. Okay, so I got all my ingredients here, and I'm going to show you, and then after that we are going straight to do the cooking. So for the chicken marengo, I got the main chicken already. So for the chicken, I have the bone chicken. You can choose to use with or without the bones. And then the main ingredient for the marengo is olives, the red olives, and I have the onions and the mushroom. Those are the main ingredients for the marengo, chicken marengo. And then I have the passata, but this one you can choose to use the tin tomato with the tomato puree, or use this one. So it's up to you which one you can use. For now, I'm going to use this one since I have it here. And then I'm going to top up with the garlic. When you're using this one, it already have the garlic, so you can choose to add the garlic or not to. But for me, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, and then I'm going to use the lemon juice for it. Yeah, and you can also add a little bit of seasoning like salt and pepper. And finally, I'm going to use the white wine. Okay, for the white wine, you can choose to use the white wine or the white vinegar, the white wine vinegar. So either way, you can it still works. Okay, so I'm going, and for the couscous, I'm going to use, I got the couscous already, and also I'm going to use red onions and mixed peppers. That's for the couscous. And I'm going to drip a little bit of olive oil and some seasoning. Okay, I'm all set. So I'm going to turn my stove on. So when I'm making any meat or the chicken, most of the meat, they have their own oil. So I don't like adding the oil when I'm making the meat. So when my pan is hot, I'm going to add the onions and salt them for 1 minute, and then after that I'm going to add the chicken. Okay, so I feel my pan is hot. Just sauteing the onions. Okay, at this stage I'm going to add my chicken. Make sure that all the sides are coated. Yeah, like that, to keep this helps the chicken not to dry. Okay. Yeah, it's all coated. And then at this time I'm going to put the mushroom. Like so. I leave it for some few minutes. And then you have to keep checking your chicken so that it doesn't burn. I'm going to add my garlic. And then I'm going to add the passata as well. So if you are using the tomatoes, this is the time now to put in. And our advice, when you're using the tin tomatoes, it's better you blend it first and then you can add in here. Okay, so I'm going to add just enough. I'm going to add my olives. So I'm going to spread them up like that. And then I'm going to add my chicken stock. And then I'm going to add my lemon juice. And then I'm going to add the white wine, okay? And a little bit of pepper. So I'm going to cover it and leave it to simmer for 25 to 30 minutes. So keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn, but since it has enough liquid, that shows that it will be alright. As we are waiting for our chicken to cook, I'm going to prepare the roast vegetable and couscous. So by the time the couscous is ready and the chicken will be ready, and then we can eat our chicken. Okay, so you need the roasting tray and peppers. And some onions. When I'm doing the roast veg, I prefer using the red onions. They look nice when they are roasted. Okay. Then I'll need olive oil or the oil that you prefer using in your house. And a bit of seasoning. Okay, and then you mix well. Make sure that you mix well so that the oil will spread to all the vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the oven, and then after that we'll mix it with custard. Okay, so far so good. So I'm now going to prepare the couscous. For the couscous, you don't need to cook it. All you need is hot vegetable stock. I have the hot vegetable stock in here. So since I have the stock, I don't need salt because the stock has the salt already. So that's the one I'm using. I've used two. So it depends on how much couscous you're using. So all you need to do is add the stock in here, stir it a little bit, and then cover it with the cream film and leave it for some time until it's cooked. It doesn't take long for it to cook. So I'm going to add my stock. Remember, the water has to be very hot, okay? Alright. So hopefully by the time the vegetables are cooked or they're roasted, the couscous will be ready. And then after that, I just mix together. And okay, okay, our chicken is ready, and my roast vegetable is ready as well. So what I'm going to do, this my couscous, okay? I'm going to as you can see, all the water is dried, so that means that it's ready. As you can see, it's nice and cooked. As I told you, you don't have to put on the stove. You only need to add the stock. Okay, that's our chicken marengo with served with roast veg couscous. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you. Thank you.